Welcome to Movie Recaps. Today, we dive into a 2012 romantic movie, The Lucky One. The movie is a story about a beautiful single mother called Beth Green and a Marine serving in Iraq called Logan. After serving in Iraq for 3 years, Logan travels 1,500 kilometers to Hamden, Louisiana, looking for unknown woman he believes was his lucky charm, whose photo saved him from death during the war. The movie begins in Iraq when Marines have just taken rest from battle. Sergeant Logan sees a shining light in front of him. He then moves and picks it up. Surprisingly, it turns out to be a photo of a beautiful woman. As he turns around to keep it into the pocket, a bomb blasts close to him and he survives to be killed. Later, when he regained his conscience, he realized that all his team had died, only him survived. He's given back the photo by Sergeant, but silently admits that it is not his. He finds out that the photo had writings at back, "Keep safe X." Logan started to look for the real owner of the photo, asked many Marines in the club, but all in vain. On his last operation, his friends tells him that the photo was his lucky charm, and advised him to thank the girl in the photo if he returns back home. Suddenly the convoy is hit with a bomb, but Logan survives once again. This makes him believe that the photo of the girl made him survive, as his friends had mentioned earlier. Logan goes to stay with his sister after being discharged from Marine service. The memories of battlefields constantly disturbs him and he fails to live normal life. Logan suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), feeling guilty of surviving, yet all other colleagues perished in the fierce battle. His sister advises him to go to friends and have some fun, not knowing that his all squad had perished in Iraq. Logan decides to find the girl in the photo on the internet, whom he believes was his guardian angel. After finding out that her name is Beth Green, he decides to trek from Colorado to Hamden, Louisiana, with his dog Zeus beside him in search of her. At the local bar, Logan manages to locate her. Beth stayed at a family home running a dog training business and dog kennel with her grandmother Ellie. Logan meets Beth, but freezes and fails to say anything. He tries to tell her what transpired, but can't get the words out. Beth assumes that he is there to apply for the job they had advertised, looking for the helper at the dog kennel business. Logan says yes, but Beth gets mistrust and suspicious of him because he had traveled 1,500 kilometers to Hamden just to apply for the job. But her grandmother Ellie decides to hire him, seeing the command and training he had given his dog Zeus. Logan worked tirelessly, repaired the old house, and also repaired the old truck, which was not working for a long time. Ellie gets happy and Beth's son Ben gets good connection with Logan. Because of the love and care that Logan was giving to Ben, Beth started having intimate feelings for him. The following day, when Beth come back from visiting his brother's grave, he got anguish and started crashing the green garden. Logan went to comfort her. She tells him that her brother was also a Marine and died in the battlefield half a year ago. But what hurts her, the army did not specify his cause of death. Logan held her in his chest as she cries. Thereafter the family became happy as Logan is accepted as a member of the family. The next morning, Lisa's ex-husband Sheriff Keith comes to take her son Ben for a baseball game. Keith returns Ben injured, then Beth gets concerned about his replies. The situation gets heated, getting into serious argument. Keith grabs Beth's hand, hurting her. Logan gets involved, tells Keith to get his hands off her as she demanded. After her ex-husband left, Logan asks Beth about the all story behind. Beth explains to him that he was a policeman and she doesn't want to lose parental custody. Logan assures her that he will make sure that she is okay, and he leaves. Beth felt the compassion and care of Logan. Beth runs out to the door and invited Logan for dinner. They went to Lakeside Restaurant for the fast date. As they felt together at Logan house courtyard, Danny comes in police patrol and asks Beth to go home. The following day, overtaken by fantasy, Beth stared at Logan's muscles as he is getting on with day work. Ellie observes what was really going on in Beth's mind. She reminds her that if she washes dishes again they will break. Lisa runs away embarrassed. The same night, Logan and Beth had a moment together in the barn. At Ben's birthday party, Lisa's ex-husband intimidates her to take away her custody of Ben unless she ends her love relationship with Logan. With tears in her eyes, Beth frankly tells Logan that their relationship has hit the dead end. Logan decides to leave. Thinking of the situation, Lisa gets a second thought. She then goes to Keith and tells him not to interfere in her life. and she was ready to fight back for the custody of her son in court. Beth then goes to Logan's house and have a romantic happy moment the all night. She then asks Logan the reason why he come to Louisiana. He replies that he came to find her, which made Lisa so passionate. The very night her ex-sheriff husband was outside watching them, he later gets to know that Logan moved around town with Beth's photo. He goes into Logan's house and steals Beth's photo that he was moving around with. He then narrates the all story to Beth, seeing that the photo she gave her brother. Beth gets astonished. The scene changes when Logan goes to Beth's house. Beth questions him how he got her photo. Logan tells him the truth, that he picked it up on the battlefield in Iraq, and it's that photo that helped him to survive enemy attacks. Because of that, he had promised himself to look for the girl in photo and thank her if he makes it back alive. Surprisingly, Beth didn't believe whatever he said. She tells him to leave immediately. Ben gives him the chase book as a sovereign. Inside it had a photo of Lisa's late brother. Keith, confused with what to do next to bring back the lost relationship with Beth. He attacks Logan on the street. He gets humiliated and runs to tell his father. Recognizing the picture in the chase book, that it was for his fellow Marine Drake Green, whose death in Iraq was still under investigation, which the military believes might have been a friendly fire. Logan thought it wise to reveal to Beth how his brother Drake died. Same night, Keith come to Beth's house begging to rekindle their love. Beth strongly refuses, Keith then threatening to take Ben from her. Hearing that, Ben gets scared and runs away in the woods. Keith runs to get him back. Sadly, the suspension wooden bridge breaks into the water. Keith dives into the water to save his son, but he gets stuck. Logan comes in to save them, takes Ben for safety fast. Unfortunately, the wooden cabin hits Keith and kills him. The movie ends when Logan decides to leave, but Beth runs, calls him back. She tells him, "Don't go, you belong here," and then gives him a lovely kiss. Thanks for watching.